Yes, good morning, dear children. See, children, in the last class we had learned, I have just given you the work regarding the lesson cell structures and its functions. Now, and I asked you to draw the diagram also, but many of you have drawn, but some did not, I did not get the homework only. Around 20-25 homeworks I have got. Still remaining children, what you are doing at home, I don't know. So maybe you are not watching the classes or maybe you are not updating yourself. So please, you have to learn at home and whatever the works we are giving it to you, you have to do it within time and send it to our WhatsApp number. Okay. So those who have already done the homework, I really appreciate for the children. So please continue like this. Because as the lessons or as the topics will be moving or going, so you need to update by reading first the textbook, then I am going to give the notes also that you want to learn it. Okay, so let me move on to the class, children. See, in the last class I have told you that so cell structure and function is very much important to learn anything about animals and plants. No, because cells we represent or we find in plants also and as well as in animals also. Cell is a basic structure. If cell will be there, with the help of cell, all other structures of in the human being or in the animal or in the plant body will take place with the help of structure. So it is very much essential to get the knowledge about that. So because of short time, I may not take that class. So you want to read that lesson. And whatever, if you have any doubts in it, you just call me or you just send the message, I will send the details of that. Understood? Yeah. So let me move on to the next lesson after the cell structure and function. See here, children, in your previous class in the 7th standard, you have learned in the lesson life processes. No. So in the life process, you have learned about how the digestion takes place, how the respiration takes place, how the excretion takes place, how the circulation of blood takes place. No, these are all called life process. These are all the actions or the process which takes place in the life or in the organism, living organism. So in the last class we have learned. So in this class and in another type of the life process is there, that is called which gives to new one or which bears to new one, that is called reproduction. So this also you have learned, but you have learned in your previous class that how there is a reproduction takes place in plants, not in animals. No. So in plants, in details you have learned. If you don't remember, if you are having the textbook at home, take it out and just you read the lesson or just you turn the pages, you will get what are all the things you have learned in your 7th standard. Okay, children. So in this class, we are just continuing the part of that lesson only, which you have stopped in or which you have learned in the half of the lesson in your 7th standard. Okay. So in this lesson, we want to get first the one more time the definition of reproduction. So in your previous class you have learned this. What is called reproduction? Getting new individual. Getting new individual from existing individual, existing organism, or reproducing or producing. Getting the one more name or the meaning is producing new individual, or we can also say offspring. The one more name of this new individual is offspring. Offsprings are the children, okay, or the babies of that parent babies. Okay. So what do you mean by reproduction? their own parents. Existing is nothing but old. Exist is nothing but old. Or from their parent organism. From the parent organism. This is called reproduction. Understood? So, producing new individual from the parent organism or from the existing organism. For example, what is the baby of cat? So, the baby of cat comes from, comes from dog? No. From the dog? From the cat only it must come? No. So, the baby of cat is kitten. No. And the baby of dog is puppy. So, here puppy, kittens, they both are offspring. Dog, cat, they are the parents. So, in this type of reproduction or producing of new individuals on earth from their parents, this type of life process, this is also one of the type of life process. We call it as a reproduction. Okay. So, now the next question is, what is the significance or importance? Why the reproduction must take place, children? Why it takes place? Why the reproduction must have? Because to continue or to build the generation or to continue the generation. No, if once it born, it died and there is no species or there is no again continuation, means how the generations or the population will continue. So, to build or to continue what? The species, to make to continue the generations. Okay. So, generation after generation, if these numbers of population are to increase the population or to increase population, we need reproduction. Okay. So, to increase the population on that or to continue its generation from here to or continue its species or that type of animals or human beings or plants from generation to generation, then that is the importance of the significance of the reproduction. Understood? So, we need the reproduction to continue its population or its number, we can say, okay, by generation to generation. So, this is the cause or for the significance of reproduction. Okay. So, here in the 8th standard, this lesson you are getting very basic knowledge, children. Okay. Here need not to get any deep knowledge, but always the clever children or the talented children, what they do, they never depend on their own book. Because whatever we are getting the book, we are getting the knowledge or concept in the book, that is only 10% or 20%. Still 80% if you want then you want to refer the other books also. Understood? Yeah. So, the significance of the reproduction is this one. Next, we move on to the types of reproduction. The types. So, how many types are there? In the last lesson of that, there are very important 2 types of reproduction. That is sexual reproduction. Second one is asexual reproduction. See, the plants also you find the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. In the animals also you find the sexual and asexual reproduction. Because in this lesson, reproduction in animals only we are going to learn. No plants. Okay, already plants we have learned. So, what do you mean by now sexual reproduction? So, those reproduction. So, reproduction takes place from both male and female parents. Okay, both male and female, or we can also say vegetative part. Vegetative part. That is called sexual reproduction. So here sexual reproduction means both. Whom they need? They need both male and female. With the help of male and female, if the baby we are getting or offspring we are getting, then that type of reproduction we call it as sexual reproduction. Okay, for example, animals. So in the animals also, so see human beings with the help of papa and mummy, so you born. Now, so those reproduction which takes place with the help of male and female. Next, what do you mean by sexual reproduction? Those reproduction which takes place with the help of only one parent, with the help of single parent. If the reproduction takes place by single parent, then that is nothing but a sexual reproduction. Okay children, so there are two types of reproduction. We are going to find both in plants also, animals also. Okay, so